What is up, everybody? Welcome to Story Time. Story Time. You know what time it is. Story Time. Story Time. It is Story Time with the Anthony KT. Yes, I am back. Took a couple months off, but now I'm back. Story Time with the Anthony KT is back. New episode. Whew, I'm excited to be back. Those few months I've been away, I've been doing a couple of things. Um, Retiring as a preschool teacher and getting a book out, which I have out now, In the Dark, the Summer Rise. It's available now on barnesandnoble.com and Amazon. If you haven't yet, go ahead and check it out. And I'm excited because I'm in this position now where I'm ready to really believe in myself and believe in myself as a writer. And it was a little hard for me to do that. I really had to build up my confidence to do that and really build it up to know to really bet on myself. And that's hard. It's hard for a lot of people, especially for me, to really bet on myself and take a chance. But I'm doing it, and it feels good. It feels really good to do that. I'm doing something that I absolutely love. I love writing stories. I love being a writer. But I'm also excited for the possibility and opportunities that I'm going to be wanting to reach for and hoping and trying to open doors as a writer to do other things that I really want to do. But anyway, let's get to it. Story time with the Anthony KT. Got a new story for y'all. This story right here is The Unexpected. It's a story I wrote and released back in October, which is available now on WordPress. Link is in the bio. If you like to go ahead and check out this story now, as well as mini stories that are available on my WordPress page. And go ahead and check them out. If you go ahead and check them out now, because eventually they'll be gone from WordPress and they'll be books that I will be releasing soon. But for now, let's get into this, The Unexpected. Just a quick reminder how we do things here on Storytime is that I'll read a paragraph from each chapter of the story, talk a little bit about it either before or after the story, and that's it, and that's all gonna be. So where we are here, so to start things off here, chapter 1 is about Charles, and we start with Charles. Is he's at a house party. He's about to graduate college, thinking about being a teacher. But he is at a house party with his friends, and has a quick moment where he almost embarrassed himself, but his friend saves him when he almost bumps into a lamp. And while he bumps into that lamp, he's bumping into that lamp because he can't take his eyes off of her, this woman that he sees at the college house party, and he's mesmerized by her. She's beautiful, and he just wants to talk to her, but doesn't know how to. And then that's where we're gonna start out. And he's at this party with one of his friends. He's at this party with, his name is Seth. But anyway, that's where we're gonna start from. Charles and Seth were having fun at the party. Seth met a girl that he was making out with, and then they went into an empty room. Charles found a few people that he knew from one of his classes, and he hung out with them for a while. Then he saw her again. Everything in him said to go and talk to her. He even started hearing Can We Talk by Tevin Campbell playing in his head. You know that song. Can we talk for a minute? Girl, I want to know your name. Anyway, y'all know. Anyway, Charles was nervous. He had no idea what he was going to say. It was looking like this girl was leaving, and Charles was running out of time to talk to her. He had, in his head, he just said, fuck it. What do I have to lose? Charles walked up to her and introduced himself. "Excuse me, my name is Charles," Charles said. "Hello, Charles. Is there something you need?" To her, it was unexpected for some guy to walk up to her and instead of giving her a pickup line, just introduced himself. She was taken by surprise from it. "What's your name?" Charles asked. "My name is Mandy," Mandy said. "Hello, Mandy. It's nice to meet you." "Can I tell you something?" Charles asked as his heart was racing like a Fast and Furious movie. "I don't know, Charles. Can you?" Mandy sarcastically asked back. Charles was already falling in love with Mandy based on how she was already joking around with him. "I don't know. Let's see," Charles jokingly said back to Mandy. Mandy smiles when Charles knew she was joking with him. "If it's okay with you, I would love to walk you home and talk to you," Charles asked, feeling like a heart attack was about to happen. "And what would we talk about?" Mandy asked. "I thought we could talk about you and then talk about me and then see where in the middle we meet by the time we get back to your home," Charles said. "Sounds like we have a lot to talk about." "I'm ready to go if you are," Mandy said. "Let me grab my jacket," Charles said. Charles grabbed his jacket, texted Seth that he was leaving with the girl he told him about and that he would see him later. Charles and Mandy left the party and talked all the way back to her place. Mandy talked about growing up in Seattle, Washington, being the only girl in her family of 3 boys, but how protective they were of her, especially when she started dating. Mandy was the little sister to 3 big brothers. Her mother was a nurse and her father was a mechanic. There was a record store called Sonic Boom Records that Mandy always loved hanging out at with a few of her friends after school as a kid growing up in Seattle, Washington. Mandy's favorite color was rainbow because she couldn't choose just one color to be her favorite color. Her favorite song was "I Want You Back" by NSYNC, and her favorite movie was The Breakfast Club. And that, my friends, is The Unexpected, Chapter 1, a little on Charles for Chapter 1. And that's story time with the Anthony KT. I'll be back next week with Chapter 2 for The Unexpected. Like I said before, if you haven't yet, go ahead and let me try this. Let me try again. So, In the Dark, the Summer Rides. It's available now. BarnesandNoble.com, Amazon. Go ahead. You can get your copy at one of those places, at one of those websites, I should say. And if you'd like to go ahead and read the entire story to The Unexpected instead of waiting week by week, which I hope you do. But if you'd like to go ahead and read The Unexpected, go ahead and read the whole thing from start to finish. Link is in my bio. Go ahead, you can check it out there, as well as many other stories that I have available on my WordPress page. And that's all I got for you for this week. It's good to be back. I'll see you back again next week with another episode of Storytime with the Anthony KT, Chapter 2 of The Unexpected. So in the meantime and in between time, peace, y'all.